can they take really good candidates and ruin them? And that's, and I want to talk specifically about Kamala Harris because I spoke with her last week on the podcast. My sense of what happened in that campaign is, and that's just one example, is that the strategists and consultants and pollsters basically wrung every last bit of light out of the eyes of what is a compelling and smart person. And I think continue to do a disservice to that. And David, you were there. Has the consultant, strategist, political complex destroyed in some measure the talent and potential of many of these really good candidates? And does it continue to do that?
Right. Well, I was there. So what I'll say is, and she was on your show, John. She wrote a book. I mean, it's pretty clear she ran the campaign she wanted to run. Okay. Mm-hmm. And everybody, and I get it. Like, if this ad or this tactic or this line had been different, she would have won. Let me just tell you, I've worked in politics a long time. I retired. I came back for 100 days.
Right.
This was steep headwinds. Deeply unpopular Democratic president.
No question.
Unhappiness about the economy. In every battleground state, voters gave Trump's first term approval in the economy 50 plus. Okay. The border out of control. So, and this is, remember, Kamala Harris, she ran for president in 2020 and didn't even get to Iowa. Okay. So my view is we could have done a bunch of stuff differently. The biggest thing I think, and I don't think Trump would have bit, was, after the first debate, which was, kind of her best moment. And I think all that did was get a bunch of voters back who had left Biden, but it got us in the race. And you said we'd like the debate again. We probably should have that night said, we will debate on October 20th on Fox. Make it hard for him to say no. We should have done that because we needed big moments. But at the end of the day, should she have separated more with Biden? I think in the book she says, I certainly thought she should have. But, she's talked about this. She's a loyal person. And the reality of that question would be, I would have liked her to go as far as she could. I would have liked her to say, I didn't think he should run. Yeah. And I think he mishandled the border. And I think we didn't pay enough attention to prices. None of that stuff happened. She wasn't going to say that. So I just think we need to live in the world. But here's your point. The best campaigns I have either been part of or seen are, by the way, sometimes they lose, sometimes they win, are candidates who know exactly who they are, the issues that they're running on. There may be issues that aren't popular, but they're going to say, I'm going to stick by my values. And basically the campaign is there to support them.